you're reading this title and you're already pissed off because I know what you're thinking, and I was there too. So I remember, if you guys have ever read the Tim Ferriss's book, it's quite outdated now, but he talks about this 4-hour work week. And I don't necessarily believe in this 4-hour work week. In fact, I'll tell you right now, it is 2:28 PM, and I've worked more than 4 hours today. But I'm going to tell you how you can make a lot of money without doing the work for yourself. You can decide to turn this off. I'm just one of those guys that I really want to get to 6 figures a month, so I can make a video on this channel for that. But I'm just always driven. But I'm telling you right now, if you want to make 10, 20, 30, even 50k like we're doing, you don't need to do much work. I'll break it down for you, the exact business model, how to scale it, and everything. So don't read this title and get pissed off yet, guys, because good coffee. You can see I really don't care about the edits on this video. Maybe one day, but it's more for fun, this channel. But the value here is going to be insane, because a lot of people are struggling out right now. A lot of people are getting replaced by AI. In fact, Daniel, you're probably watching this video. I was speaking to one of my old friends, still a good friend of mine, from Dumfries, and he was saying the same thing. He needs to get something going. He's talking about all these side businesses, and we broke it down for him, whether he takes action or not. We talked about it 6 months ago. Daniel, take some fucking action, man. It's not going to happen by itself. So I'm going to break it down and show you guys how you can do that and how I'm doing it as we speak. So I'll give you everything you need right now, and then if you want to leave and miss out the juice, that's fine, but I'll just break it down. I believe recurring communities are the most efficient way to scale now. At the time of recording, these are the best ways to scale. Yes, one-to-ones are great, courses are great, whatever you guys want to sell, ad revenue is great and all this kind of stuff, but the best business model right now is a personal brand, scaling it with a community. The problem with one-to-ones and courses, there's nothing wrong with them. We've spoke about them before, there's nothing wrong with them. There's a lot of people making more money than me on them, but for me, I like predictability. So meaning, if you do like a monthly one-to-one call with a client, let's say you run up a, for example me, if we're doing crypto, which we are on another channel, the main channel, and let's say I'm selling like a one-to-one service for like, $1,000, $2,000 a month, where, he gets some advice for his investment portfolio, maybe give him some trades. But, I'm spending 4 hours, an hour a week, let's just say, on a call. I can't scale it. And at the end of the month, I have to ask for the sale again. Nobody likes to do this. Courses, again, you can charge higher, but you constantly need this new traffic to keep the lights on. We're paying for some stuff, we're paying for editors, I'll break that down as well. But you need something, and in my opinion, communities are the best way, because it's reoccurring revenue. Every single day, and I've showed you the Stripe account before in this channel, every single day there's money in there. There's new people in, not every single day, but there's new people in, and then there's reoccurring revenue. We're charging $2.99 up front right now, and then $99 per month. And I don't need to ask for the sale. They can leave if they want. People do leave, but more people join and leave, so we're constantly growing. And like I said, every single day, there's just money's being taken, and it's fantastic. And of course, if you don't have a good product, you're never going to be able to scale this. So we'll talk about products as well on this channel as we go through this, but really just start thinking about this stuff, guys. This is how you make a lot of money. A lot of money. Like I said, one-to-one calls, if you're doing them, you can't scale. For example, my group, we have 100 plus guys in there. And imagine if it's not possible. Think about it. We've got 100 plus guys, and I would have to give them all 1 hour a week. You do the maths. It doesn't make sense, and you definitely can't scale this. It's the same time with a community. They all jump on a call every single Friday for my group, and I can scale this. 100 people could join that call, and we can still get it done in 2 to 3 hours maximum. It's way more fun, and the client gets better results as well, because other people chip in. One-to-ones, again, you can charge a lot of money, but you have to ask for the sale again at the end of the month, and of course you can't add other people to the call, and you don't get that kind of mixed value. So if that's what you wanted, you guys can stop the video here, but if you want to go a little bit deeper on how to build this, stick around. Traction. So what do you need to do? Well, firstly, you need to post on one platform consistently. I've spoke about this before. You need to do 100 videos 100 days. 100 videos in 100 days. So I would recommend always starting on YouTube. Here's my crypto channel right now, and I've made 735 videos, as you can see here. I think that includes shorts, but you can see the oldest videos. It's only 2 years old, and I was posting sometimes 2 to 3 times per day, because I knew that there's a huge opportunity here, and I was very passionate about it, and I still am. But I was posting every single day. I did not miss a day whether I was sick. I was sick many times, I had shit to do with my ecom stores, but I made it a commitment to post every single day. And I did. And to this day, kind of still posting every single day, missing some days because I'm running, I'll show you that as well. We're running up some other traffic sources, taking a step back from the YouTube a little bit, and I'll talk about that on more videos, but that is phase one. You need to post 100 videos in 100 days. If you want to start on Instagram, okay, great, 100 reels in 100 days. If you're starting on Twitter, I'll show you this as well, you should do more than 100 tweets because it takes, I could write a tweet right now. You know, you can see in the last hour, I wrote a tweet here, like this is all today, like I've wrote like 7 tweets today, and we're scaling them, so I'm writing some of them, but I'm not writing most of them, if that makes sense. So, you need to post. You need eyeballs for the organic way. We're not going to talk about paid because I'm not an expert in paid traffic rather than e-com stores, but for a personal brand, you got to do organic. I think it's way better. There's no other way. It's going to be shit at first, and it's supposed to be. It's going to suck. Nobody's going to be watching your videos. It's supposed to be this way, brother. It's supposed to be this way. You know, I'll give you another example. One of our reels, I'm going to make a video how we're going to 10K in I think 60 days, but we're really starting to get some traction. So started posting on Instagram. I guess you could really count some of these, but then I stopped posting for a little bit, and then this one got some traction. I spoke about this before. I think we touched on this 2-3 days ago now, but this one's now on 615k views. Like, this one's going crazy, and these are starting to all get picked up. This one's on 120k, that's on 20. That, like, you can really see the snowball effect, and we start to know what works, right? So again, if you want to start in reels, post 100 reels in 100 days, and you know, I'm posting 2 to 3 per day now because I'm going to show you the scale, how I scale this, but you need to get traction. Phase one, you need to get traction, but also keep this in mind, have a product there. But number one is traction. Even if you have the best product in the world, you have the best offer. If I could guarantee you $1 million in the bull run and it was $1, that would be a terrible offer for me, a great offer for you. But if I could actually guarantee it, let's just say I could guarantee that. I can't guarantee that, right? There's not even a guarantee with my crypto community, but let's just say I could guarantee you that. It wouldn't sell if I couldn't make any videos, right? Nobody would know about it. There's people out there with the best offers in the world, but they just don't have any audience, so it doesn't matter. The guy with a shitty offer, they'll beat them, and that's unfortunate, but these guys understand the game. So just understand that even if you think you have the best offer, maybe you're teaching people how to lose weight, maybe you're teaching people, you know, stocks, crypto, e-com, Amazon FBA, and maybe you genuinely, like 100% have a 100% guarantee on that. Obviously that's not possible. Let's just pretend you did, because the client still has to put the work in, of course. But if you have no audience, 100 followers on YouTube, 100 followers on Instagram, it's a great start, but nobody's going to buy because nobody knows about you. So here's the systems. Once you get the first one running, so I had YouTube running, and I had it running for way too long. I was just opposed to posting on other platforms. I was like, I don't need it. And the truth is, that was me just being lazy and just not understanding. But once I, started hanging around with CEO of Testosterone, Jack Hopkins, Alex, the guy I spoke about before, and some other high-level entrepreneurs, I was like really understanding, like everybody was scaling on other platforms. So we took winning stuff to Reels, and you can see here we're still brand new. Like, we've only posted not much, and this is only really within the last month because we're posting a lot per day, 2 to 3 per day. But not many Reels have been posted, but we've gained. Like I said, I was on 250 followers a couple of months ago now. We've reached 448 accounts in the last 30 days, and it's just taking massive fucking action. Massive action. Same on Twitter. Twitter is kind of slow for me right now. We're figuring it out, but I still have some stuff that's semi-going viral. You can see some here. You can't see the impressions on Twitter. This is just a quick plugin. You can get Tweet Hunter. But you can see there's a lot of likes coming here. So here's what I learned from you. I'm going to give you some quick nuggets from a call last night. So I actually hired, quick side note, but I promise I'll make it, don't need to promise anything, but I promise I'll make it kind of relatable. I hired a new agency to scale shorts for us and reels. Don't need to know the ins and outs, paying them a certain amount, taking long form, cutting it up to scale on these platforms. And I learned that I knew immediately it was worth it, just from the first line of conversation when I picked up the Loom call or the Zoom call that we did. He said, Jake, why aren't you scaling on X and Snapchat Spotlight with your videos? I was like, first of all, young man, X is for tweets, right? X is for threads. He's like, yes, but the way Elon runs, when Elon acquired Twitter, or X now, he's made it very prominent for people to post their videos on X. And I was like, no, surely not. So he was like, just take some videos and post them. So from yesterday, when I got told that, from today, I've already posted 2 stuff there on Twitter. And again, just because I like to show you guys everything, imagine the retention in this video with no edits. It must be shocking. You can see here, 19 hours ago, I just took action immediately. I'm on this is doing well. This is doing absolutely fantastic for this account. I posted another one. They're doing fantastic. So I was like, okay, I knew I was going to hire these guys because they just gave me that nugget. Like, it would be my disservice not to pay these guys, even for the service they haven't provided yet with the video edits. But just this piece of nugget was fucking so valuable. And then he said Snapchat Spotlight, and I was like, what the fuck is Snapchat Spotlight? So Snapchat, of course, we've probably all had it. If you do have Snapchat for personal reasons, you're probably trying to get some sweet pee-pee or vagina. That's all I thought Snapchat was for. He's like, well, Jake, that's true, but there's big creators on there, and it's just the same game. It's just real. So you're not posting on stories. Like, there's a thing called Snapchat Spotlight, and I was like, what the? Like I said, what is Snapchat Spotlight? I've never heard of this. And again, took action on it immediately. I've posted two reels, but I guess they're called snaps or whatever, and they're already getting some decent traction, and I'm already seeing the account start to grow, and you can really blast there. And again, you've already made these videos. This comes back to starting the 100 days and the 100 videos in 100 days. Once you start getting videos and you get those cut up into shorter videos, and again on Twitter you can post long form. We've not tested it out yet, but I'm going to be testing it out today, and I'll give you feedback, or myself feedback, and see if it works. And it should work because it's the same platform. It's just the same game. And Snapchat Spotlight, it's the same, man. You just start posting stuff and you're reaching new eyeballs. It's fantastic. So again, I just made the account yesterday. This is how it looks, and it's just the exact same as Reels. So you can touch. You can interact with other people that you wouldn't be able to reach on, YouTube. People hang around on different platforms, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So if you have a good offer, like we spoke about here, you can sell to them on multiple platforms, and you've already done the work. Again, this is why the 100 videos in 100 days is so important, because you have content. Okay, you get the initial sales coming in here, and then you build the systems to scale on other platforms. You're just reposting stuff, right? You're just reposting stuff, same caption. Captions don't really matter in Reels anyways, I've noticed that. And people, so how you scale this, like, fully, you need coaches. So like I said, we've got Roberto, one of my right-hand men, in the group, because I can't I do most of the calls, but I can't do all the posts, I can't do all the trades, because obviously I'm focusing on the front end stuff, which is getting all the people to the offer. So you start hiring people as you go when it gets too sticky. Editors, the guys I just told you here that gave us this, that was on the call to last night, we just hired them, so they're clipping up more stuff, and you can see on Instagram, if you just check the account, Mr. Jake Gordon, we're posting way more now, and we're going to be posting a lot more coming forward. And once you do this, guys, it is an easy game from here, and this goes back to the title. Yes, it is technically true, but once you hand off all these hats, all I'm really doing right now is making one YouTube video, one or two. I could even do it one every 5 days if I want, and all I'm doing is managing the community and just re-uploading Reels. And I could take it a step further by just hiring somebody to repost the stuff on these different platforms. You're not reposting it, you're making it original. Like, you're not reposting it, you're taking the content, you're downloading it, and then you're uploading it again. So just to make that clear, you're not actually reposting it, like, you're not sharing it, you're making it a new piece of content, even though you've already posted it. So just to be clear on that. And that's it. That's how you can do barely any work. But this only happens once you get the initial framework of understanding your offer, you've got money coming in, and you obviously have to build an audience, because again, you have the best product in the world, and I generally believe some of these people that you're watching this right now, maybe you do, but if you've got 100 followers on YouTube, you're not going to do anything. So hopefully that makes sense. Scale up, and I'll see you in the next video.